Welcome back to the video tutorial series for the readyRANDOM tool. In this video tutorial we're going to be covering the readyNumber section of the randomizer, and this gives us the ability to have a random number selected between a number that we choose as a minimum number and a number that we choose as a maximum number. So for example, let's say that we wanted our audience to choose the number between 1 and, let's say, 1,000. We would ask our audience to pick a random number between 1 and 1,000, and then we would click on Start to start listening for them to put numbers in. We would also indicate how many winners that we wanted to select, so let's say 3 for this example, and then we would wait for those audience members to put in their random numbers. Since we already clicked Start, it's listening at this point for the audience members to put in their numbers, and it will count automatically anybody who's put in a number between the numbers that we've indicated. So anybody who puts in a number between 1 and 1,000 will automatically be added to the list. It only captures the number one time, and it's the first time that they type it. So if a person types in, say, 55, and then later types in 67, it won't count their 67. It will only count the first number that they enter within the range of the numbers that we've specified. So for example, in this case, any number that's inputted between 1 and 1,000 will be automatically counted in, but it will only count the first time they put a number in and will not allow them to put multiple numbers in to be counted multiple times. So in this particular example, we're going to ask our audience to put in a random number. Once they put in their numbers, they're going to be automatically added to the list for the drawing for this particular example. Okay, so we've had several people put in their numbers. And they're still coming in. Once we are done listening for the numbers to be put into this particular drawing, we would click Stop, and what Stop is going to do is it's going to stop listening for any new numbers to be included in this drawing. Once we have the number of winners that we want to pick for this drawing, we would click on Select Winners, and you're going to see that it automatically puts in the lucky number up here as 145. It's going to select in order the number of winners that are the closest to that particular number. I'm actually glad how this one came up because it came up in a perfect example. The lucky number was 145. M. Sims chose 111. M. Sims was the closest. Jedi Red-Eye was the second closest at number 72. And you'll notice that the Crafty Buckeye and Chunkmeister both chose 69. Now, because we've only chosen to have 3 winners, we can only it pulled up 4 winners because the third place winner was actually tied. Both Crafty Buckeye and Chunkmeister chose the same number. So it didn't want to exclude one of them. It brought both of them into the winners tab. So in this particular case, what we would do is we would say that M. Sims won, Jedi Red-Eye also won, and then we might have a new drawing or have the Crafty Buckeye and Chunkmeister pick a number between 1 and 10 or whatever, however you want to handle that tiebreaker, so to speak. Or if you have an extra prize to give in 4 prizes instead of 3, of course you could go that route as well. But the point here is that if the third place or the last position of the number of winners that you've chosen happens to be a tie with somebody else, it doesn't just leave one of them off. It will bring both of the people in and show you that they're a tie. Again, in the previous videos we've shown how to utilize the Remove from this drawing only, the Move Back to Viewer Pool, the Timer, and the Confirm Winners. So we don't need to go back over those, but you can utilize all those same standard buttons in this particular drawing as well to handle your winners.